Hello, my name is Francesco, and today I'm going to present assignment 2, including the code running and my contributions for this zebra stripes project. So essentially our objective is to animate the drawing of arcs over time and, showing that animation. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to present our code overall. And essentially, this first part, just the import statements, the necessary libraries for drawing, um, image handling, and also initializes zebra stripes with all of the declaration of static variables. Then when we move to the main method, um, we set up the canvas, we fill it with a white background, we set um, the drawing color as black. That's why in the animation you're going to see how it shows black. Like the lines are black. And it also initializes random number generation and variables for arc placement and point storage. Then moving to the arc drawing loop. So it pretty much loops through the canvas width. It draws the left and right arcs with a slight curvature that is a slight random curvature adjustment, pretty much. And the intermediate points are connected to create that stripe effect that you're going to see in the animation. And the frames are also saved after each iteration. So now for connecting the left and right points, that's essentially what it does. It connects points from the left point to right points, lists, and it just creates lines between them. And frames are also saved after each connection step. Then we go into the draw fractal arc method, and what's going on here is that we see how it recursively draws fractal arcs with a given depth and curvature. It tracks the points for left and right arcs and all in their respective vectors. Now, finally, we have the save frame method, and essentially what that does is it saves the current frame of the image as a PNG file, and it also has a sequential file name, which allows for animation to track its progress pretty much. So here we can see the animation. And in order to achieve this animation, we used Blender. And it lasts about 46 seconds. And as you can see, it keeps going all the way until the end. And if you run it here, we can see how all the frames end up being saved. Sweet. So now I'm going to show specifically my contribution to the assignment. I contributed this line specifically int frame count equals 1. And essentially, this line is setting up a counter to keep track of the number of frames being saved. It's like saying, okay, let's start in at frame number 1. And this variable is used later when saving each frame of the image. every time the program pretty much takes a snapshot, it uses frame count to name the file. So yeah, and that way the saved frames are nicely numbered. And as we can see, we have saved frame again here, and these are also, and here we see it again, and these two lines I contributed more specifically, and this line over here takes the current state of the canvas and saves it as a file. Like I mentioned, it's like taking a snapshot of the canvas right after drawing the most recent line, and each frame is named based on the frame count, essentially. And frame count plus plus, this just increases the frame number, so the next saved image gets a new file name. And yes, that is pretty much it.